Down from DeAndre Hopkins.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw, it's Rodgers.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Rodgers. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Second down, here's an option right. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in the
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the ain't no way. Somebody daddy ain't gonna give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for. If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we went on the ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy Yanni at Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr,
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Boss.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly bang tell you the dash on wood. Champagne is the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Shot through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck, couple in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at Nice Guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo Baggins, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle, not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly bent take it, a dash all wood. Then payment, the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably take the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there going phobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics, buy like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG, no bust now. Amiri jeans, SB dunks with a Fiends T, no button down. Respectfully, that's for me, you don't round if you wanna. Round if you wanna. It's lifestyle, not for you, but it's for me. Bossy.
I'm gonna go without the ad-libs. In the booth and I like proof and I don't understand what got into me. Got a couple of truths that I bust out the roof if I'm ready to ride on my enemy. And you rappers just stole my identity. And I really know why you ain't feeling me.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylists go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blues, trips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the...
What I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wilding out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, move it. We making movies, moving. I get a chance and take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all.
Today, from AT&T.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week.
pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jason Pierre-Paul. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Got his man. It's London.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Throws right back to London, complete again. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 2nd and 9, Mills. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
And they'll throw again. Here's Mills.
A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Zerline's kick is up and through.
And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Throwing now is Wentz. It's Kelsey on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On the counter, Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To throw, it's Wentz.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
From the 30 on second down. Wentz. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw again on second down. Wentz back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. First carry now for Justice Hill, down to about the 45. Our game here, a Thanksgiving staple in Dallas dating back to 1966. It was Tex Schramm, the Cowboys GM, who wanted to drum up a little publicity. And he drew 80,000 to the Cotton Bowl to see the Cowboys beat the Browns that year in '66. And a tradition was born and has only grown in love and passion over the years. On play action, Wentz. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down carry by Elliott. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Now Wentz. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. $10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. From the 30 on second down, Mills. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A first down throw for Mills. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Off the play fake, Mills. And this one is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Play action now, Mills. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Looking to throw is Mills. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Mills to the air again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Mills to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Throwing is Wentz. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is Emmanuel Sanders. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. Here's 2nd and 10. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now a 2nd down throw for Mills. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. Quick move by Miller. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw is Wentz. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Robert Quinn in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Tucker's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. Last week, good result. They were able to beat the Detroit Lions, and now they are on the good side of the scoreboard right now as well.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Solomon Thomas. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Another try after the first down sack. Wentz.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Tucker's kick is good. And that's going to tie us at 13.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They go play action. Mills.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyson Alualu. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Barkley, inside handoff. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
To throw, Mills. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
And they got the safe completion on 3rd. And the Giants send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From the 38, Wentz. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. And boy, ball security a problem for him so far. 2 first-half fumbles. The first one they were able to keep. This one, a turnover.
And they've got to determine what is causing these turnovers. Is it extra effort, trying to get extra yardage? Sometimes you just have to take what you can get and just take care of the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a Giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Mills. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. A handoff to Barkley. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Mills. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Drake London, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now Sanders. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 1st down, Mills. Taken in by Pascal out left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mills. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mills. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Mills again.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second.
Mills hit, and he loses the ball.
So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving once again from our gang here in Orlando to yours. We'll get back to AT&T Stadium in a minute, but first, let's take a look at what's coming up later this holiday weekend. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as they'll be forced to reckon.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, Mills.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start on the ground with Elliott.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Wentz. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Here's Wentz to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Mills now.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mills throw into the hands of Pittman here.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Play fake. Mills
out to his left. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Mills. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that will bring up second down. Here's a give to Barkley. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Throwing, Mills. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further. If you think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 10th carry now for Elliott. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Mills on first down.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Trey Hendrickson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Mills hit, and he loses the ball. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They were 3-point winners a week ago. They lead by 3 here as well as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 12, Mills. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Wentz now to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. DJ Reader breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Wentz. It's Kelsey on the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wentz. It's complete to Hopkins. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Wentz going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Justice Hill, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Did my eyes deceive me? Or was that an eye formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. To Barkley on the check down. So the completion good for just 3, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Mills. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The Giants on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And the Giants send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. From the 27, Wentz got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Wentz. This is Miller, complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 2nd and 2.
Now Wentz gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the shotgun, it's Mills. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw is Mills. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Throwing is Wentz. Under pressure, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Dallas. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Off the play fake, Mills.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Wentz.
Finding Kelsey.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now Wentz, gotta have this one.
Pass caught, Miller. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That going to be caught downfield by Miller.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back to throw, Wentz.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Up the middle with Barkley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers against the world and get it done.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with Villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose.
It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my gang. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a kid, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game. Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. This colossal, what I say is gospel. I cook this
today.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. On first down, Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 8 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now a toss coming wide side. This is Gordon. And some space here.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Tooney.
following the penalty. Here's Gordon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Second and 5 now. Wentz. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. A carry here for the big tight end. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. James O'Shaughnessy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Mills. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They find some open field here.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's Mills. He'll get this one to Pittman. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Spiller.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Isaiah Spiller, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. From midfield, here's Wentz. He finds Hopkins complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
New York set to take the field.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They'll go to Barkley again. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Play action now. Mills.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Wentz. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Wentz now on 1st down.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Our game here, a Thanksgiving staple in Dallas dating back to 1966. It was Tex Schramm, the Cowboys GM, who wanted to drum up a little publicity. And he drew 80,000 to the Cotton Bowl to see the Cowboys beat the Browns that year in '66. and a tradition was born and has only grown in love and passion over the years.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is Emmanuel Sanders. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
They go play action. Mills
shreds him with a stiff arm. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And how about finding this guy without a home? Signed as a free agent this past week.
Doesn't make much sense to me. I'm not sure how you felt about it, but I thought he would have had a home a long time before this. And now, just find a way to put it in his hands and let him run.
Wentz now on 1st down.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Robert Quinn is the one who burst in there to blow that play up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Wentz. They set up the screen to Hill.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. A'Shawn Robinson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Wentz now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Daquan Jones. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Mills on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Mills now from the 50. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on second down. Mills. This one goes out wide for Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second and long. Mills gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Third and long for Mills. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving again to everybody at home as we take a look ahead to what's coming up both later today and this weekend. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the LA Chargers. And then finally, a Cyber Monday edition of Monday Night Football, as the final game of November is the Steelers and the Colts from Lucas Oil Stadium. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Brand, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They fake the give. Now Wentz rolling to his left.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The speed of Jordan Hicks on display there as he gets the tackle for loss.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Wentz. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington.
Now Wentz gets this one to Juszczyk.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
On 2nd down, Hill. 7 yards there and a first down. From the red zone now, Wentz.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw, it's Wentz. Looking middle, and that's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd and 10, Mills. The toss here completed to Pittman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. On 3rd down, Barkley.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. On 2nd and 9, Wentz caught. Kelsey, left side. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Wentz going to throw.
No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon.
So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
New York set to take the field.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Mills.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyson Alualu able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Up
the middle with Barkley. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on 1st down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He gets it to Cooks. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing is Wentz. Slant route to Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Wentz. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Wentz. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. A give up the gut to Hill. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They run it again with Hill. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's complete to Cooks.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
This is Hill on the draw play. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Wentz flushed out right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hill is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Wentz going to look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And New York set to take the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
72 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Play action now. Mills.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good.
My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this down to about the 30-31-yard line. The Giants on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
A first down throw for Mills. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24, Mills, catch made, it's Moreau. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's the tight end, Freiermuth. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Mills to the air again. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mills to throw it. And he'll find Moreau here. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Kahale Waring from 10 yards out. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. A toss wide side to Hill. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. From the 39, Wentz. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Shotgun now for Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
On play action, Wentz. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Following the fumble recovery, Mills. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. First down, Mills. And here's Freiermuth again. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Mills. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mills. He's got his man, London, right side. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And down he'll go at the 25. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Right back to Juszczyk again. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now Wentz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Cowboys, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.